Hi, good morning. I'm the very last speaker, I'm Ian, and today I'm going to introduce the in vitro activity of essential oil against the Supremia persicca. Again. And first, before starting, we have to know what is essential oil. It is a concentrated liquid that contains volatile chemical compound from plant. Majority of the essential oil just smells really good, like flower, like tree, whatever. You can just think it as some kind of endorphin. And what is Supremia persicca? It is kind of water mold that will severely sabotage fish health in agriculture. You can just look at a picture, and you can see the surface of the picture just have some slick-like mixoline, and that kind of mixoline will just go deep into fish skins and into his vessels or some capillaries and just absorb his nutrition until he is fine. So next time when you saw the fish just look like this, you have nothing to do but just look his life fading away. And so Supremia oomycetes are characterized by the nature resistance due to the peculiar silver composition made out of the cellulose and glycan. So this is the reason why when human beings, when we infect the Hong Kong feet, and the mixoline will just go deep into our skins and just combine with our vessels and absorb our nutrition. So this is the reason why it is hard to kill, completely cured. So the purpose of this research is that we have known water mold had severely infected fish health in agriculture, not only the mature but also the immature stage as well as his egg. But the important thing is that there is still no drug license for treating or controlling the organism. Just like I say, when a fish just infect the oomycetes, you have nothing to do but just look at his life fading away. So the purpose of the research is to find a new method to control such infection. So we use essential oil to try. And final purpose, to briefly summarize my purpose, I know it is kind of wordy, but this is the final. The purpose is to make the agriculture booming and to make the agriculture flourishing, and together to make the agriculture great again. And so all of the essential oil just purchased from the Italian shop. And we use GC-MS analysis to analysis its components. This GC is for gas chromatography and MS is for mass spectrometry. This is kind of analytical method to identify different substances within a test sample. I take something, for instance, just like you put a potato into GC-MS analysis, you can know his component, just like starch or water or some etc. And if you put Daniel Han Yin Kaosheng into the GC-MS analysis, you can do nothing. You get nothing. And so last time I was wrong, and we used the Supremia persicca isolate from the rainbow trout. This kind of fish is not the virus. I was wrong, and so you can just look at the picture, and you have the colorful skin part. So this is the reason why they call rainbow trout. And the bacteria was maintained on malt extract sprout. This is kind of you can just imagine that it's a wonderful and comfortable home for the bacteria. And so after GC-MS analysis, we can get this data. I will explain this later. And so this is the raw data. It's really terrifying, right? I know. And before we go into the next part, we have to know what is MIC MIC is not kind of university. It is minimum inhibitory and CD4 concentration. This is the lowest concentration of the chemical, usually a drug which prevents visible growth of bacteria. It means that something is lower microrate. It means that it is more efficient when you put it into your environment. And when something is so-called high microrate, it means that it is not really useful. And so we have to know this flower is pink. I call it TV, and this is also pink. It is OV, I call it OV. And this is yellow flower, I call it LC, and this is maybe yellow, CB. I'm colorblind, I'm not sure. And this is CF. This flower, I think it is like the Patrick star from the SpongeBob. So I just call it Patrick star flower. And so after analysis, we can get this data. And x-axis is this component, and the y-axis is the microrate. So we have known that OV and TV, remember these two essential oil is the pink one. It has the lowest microrate, means that it is most powerful when comparing other essential oils. So discussion, we know that the most effective is essential oil is TV and OV. And chemical composition of LC, CB, and CF are very similar. All of the essential oil are 2.5% microrate. So I bet that you still don't know what I'm talking about, right? So I give you the picture version. And the most effective essential oil is this pink one and another pink one. And the other yellow and Patrick is 2.5 microrate. So these 5 kind of essential oil are really relatively useful when comparing others. And so we just look at the table. We know that OV and TV are most strong and most powerful. But why? The reason why. So we just look deep into the data. We find that these thermal and chemical are most high. But we have noticed that OM is also high. But we have some striking impact is that these two kind of components is toxic actually. So you cannot just put this into your agriculture, and because it will make fish weak, and when people eat the weak fish, and we get sick too. So this is so-called biomagnification. I believe that you have known about it. And so the OM and OV and TV, these 3 essential oil, though it's very powerful, but you can't use it. But you still have the LC, CF, and CP, just like the light at the end of the tunnel. As the old Goin says, the God closes your window, and here also seals up your doors. So you still have these 3 essential oils. Is also useful. And yes, just like I said, his microrate is relatively low when comparing others. Okay, conclusion. Finally, we know that LC, CF, CB essential oils could be of interest for controlling schizophrenia. No, but I have to say there is nothing components is definitely safety. As a result, before you put any components, any drugs into water, you need to be much careful about what is side effect and how to prevent overdosing. And this end. Thank you. And here's my presentation. You are as a last speaker, and you are the last audience. But this time, I will not going to say Happy New Year because it is too cliche. I'm going to say Happy Winter Vacation. Thank you.
All right, so 10 minutes.